Little things mean a lot. That's how the old saying goes. And it's the little things that can help you land your next job, especially if you do them extraordinarily well. Dana Langham's here from Robert Half International to tell me more. Dana, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Absolutely. So a lot of the folks at home, well, hopefully not a lot of them, but some of them are probably looking for a job. It's not unusual in this economy.
Right.
And the survey or the study that you guys did over at Office Team, I found that very interesting. People who were going the extra step and really making themselves noticed by potential new boss people.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a lot of ways to kind of set yourself apart from just the random applicant. We always tell everybody, do research on the company, come prepared with questions that correlate to the person. You know, LinkedIn's a really big thing right now, and it gives you the ability to research and look up the person that you're going to be meeting with, learning their background so that you have key questions to ask. Some people bring what we call brag books, examples, certifications, presentations that they've given, and then little things like following up with a thank you note or a follow-up email, making sure that you set yourself apart from just the thank you, thanks for having me, hope I get the job.
And then you just vanish off into the void.
And then that's it.
With the rest of the applicants. Now, something that I found really interesting is you guys had the study divided up into, well, this is what most people do, and then this is how you do it extraordinarily well. And one of the things you mentioned, research. You know, not only know about the company, but in the extraordinary sense, it was, okay, this is what I can do for your company in this job position if you hire me, right?
So, you know, knowing the company's background is really important. And then, yeah, giving examples that will correlate to this job. If you're going in for an HR position, you're going to want to talk about in a previous role things that you've done, created policies or procedures, or that you decreased a budget by implementing this new type of thing so they didn't have to have an external payroll department. I mean, little things like that, they're going to set you apart from, you know,
the rest of the competition.
Exactly.
And you mentioned thank you notes, too. Now, that was unusual to me. I would have never thought about that before until I read the study. But what's appropriate with that? Some people in there, they kind of opened up the briefcase and at the end of the interview handed the person a thank you note. Me, personally, I would find that a little awkward, but I don't know.
I know. I think I'm supposed to say that's a really great idea. I think once you've learned about the person and then going home and taking something, if you guys shared the same excitement for Alabama football, then you can go ahead and make it not a blank statement and a generic, that you can make it more honed in on what you guys spoke about. And I think follow-up emails are just as well, you know, just as good to do. Follow-up handwritten cards tend to have that little special touch, but an email can get to them same day as the interview. So both really good. Not necessarily pulling it out of your briefcase that you wrote before you got there.
That was just a little creepy to me, but whatever. All right, super. Dana, it was nice seeing you.
Nice to see you.
Office Team is a staffing service. You can find out more about them online at officeteam.com. There you go.